Hi, welcome to this Annette's little farm in the big city. It is absolutely lovely today. It is warm and the sun is kind of shining. The only problem is that we have a lot of construction still going on in our neighborhood. I think we're down to the very last of it though. Anyway, so you're going to hear a lot of noise as we're outside. I'm going to go ahead and do a couple of things for the animals, and then I need to do something that I have been neglecting. And it's really kind of sad, especially if you're a plant person. That didn't take too long either. Are you a Boston fern kind of person? Well, I am. Every year I buy some Boston ferns to go in the outdoor area of our yard. And, ooh, does that taste good? Good, you can help me trim it up a little bit. Anyway, I keep them on my sun porch in the wintertime. And unfortunately, as much fun as I've had doing vlogmas, I've let a few things slide, and one of the things that I've let slide are my plants. Good girl. Trim this one. I'm going to give them a really good soak so that the whole root ball is nice and wet. And then after it's been saturated, I'm going to give it some fish fertilizer mixed with water. Now I'm going to wait until the root ball is nice and wet. That way the fish fertilizer will be able to get all the way through, because right now it'll just run off the top because the root balls are so dry. I'm hoping I'll be able to save these ferns. They've been neglected all this time. I keep all of the plants here in my office during the winter time because it's sunny and it's pretty warm. We leave the door open to the house and that helps keep it. Plus I have a little portable heater that I keep in here, and that keeps everything pretty warm. But having a heater in here also keeps everything dry. I can see that my plants are really suffering from neglect. My desk is a mess. But we're just going to take care of the plants today. In a couple of weeks, I'm going to be getting a new piece of furniture for my office. And then I want to do a whole makeover of this space. So stay tuned for that. I have some color swatches. What did I do with those? Oh my goodness, honestly. Oh, you're there. So, you ready to see? And I'll show you which one I like the best. It changes every day, but I'm pretty sure I like this color the best. And I know you can't see it very well on camera, but Yeah, I'm thinking of painting the brick. I mean, it's already been painted. Somebody painted it way before I came along. But it's just so stark and cold, and I want to warm it up a little bit. So I want to warm it up by painting the brick. And that'll be in a few weeks anyway. So let me get my spritzer, and let's get that fish fertilizer water, because we're going to use that on all of our plants in here. I have plants throughout the whole house, and I love to have a lot of green where I live. Ooh, I love to have a lot of green where I live. It really helps me get through the winter blues when I have a lot of green inside and I'm stuck in the house. We're just a mess today. We're just a mess, but honestly, that's how we live, right? I mean, everything can't be spotless all the time. Sure. Here is my fish fertilizer. It sounds like something you would feed fish, right? It says great for indoor and outdoor plants for organic gardening, won't burn. 511. It looks like I lost two. No, I lost these two. So if I can keep these 4 alive, that'll save me money in the long run. I just have to remember to keep them watered and spray them occasionally with a mist. Or I went to the thrift store a few weeks ago. Sorry, that was before I knew you guys liked thrifting, but I went to the thrift store and I bought several clear plates. I bought this size, and I bought, hang on, I'll show you. And I bought this little size here. And I paid about $1 a piece. And I use these under my plants instead of those plastic things that you can get at the store. I got these because I thought they would look better, and they were inexpensive. They were only $1 a piece. I don't know how much those plastic things cost though. But here I am, reusing something that otherwise may end up in a landfill or have no use. And I'm using them as little trays for my plants. And I think they look nice too. I like the way they look. You could use colorful plates. You could use all kinds of plates. There's so many beautiful plates at the thrift store. And you see them on, you say, oh, this is a nice plate. I just don't know what I would do with it. Now you know you can use it for your plants. Look at this one. She's in really bad shape. So she needs to be in the hospital. It looks like she's overwatered, and that's because I put her in this container. And it was only supposed to be temporary, to be put in this container for just a little while. And now, because it doesn't have good drainage, and so this poor little plant, I need to take it out, put it in a different container. Then this little fern down here, I'm surprised it's still alive, but it wasn't getting enough light where I had it. Even though ferns don't mind it a little dim, this one she wasn't flourishing. And look at that, I watered her and she's still dry, so I'm gonna go ahead and give her another good watering as well, and a misting. So those are in critical care, and then everybody else seems to be okay. Now these plants down here are my outdoor plants, and I brought them in. And the thing to do that when you do your outdoor plants and you bring them in you give them a good soaking, and then you dry them out. Completely dry them out so that you don't get those little gnats. So you soak them really good, get them nice and healthy, and then let them completely dry out, let the soil dry out as best you can. And these are cactuses, so the soil can get pretty dry, and then you bring them in the house. But you have to be careful because you can get those little gnats, and sometimes if you get those little gnats, it's because you have too much. You might have to let all of your plants dry out a little bit. And I'm not saying kill your plants, I'm just saying let the soil dry out because those little gnats like it wet. So if you let your plants dry out a little bit, pretty much you can get rid of those little gnats. Anyway, that's been my experience. I'm sure there are people who know how to take better care of their plants than I do. I mean, I've got all these critical care patients right now. That's it for Vlogmas. We'll see you tomorrow for the last installment of Vlogmas, and then, like I said, we'll take a nap, take a break. I'll miss you. I will, I promise, but I'm gonna rest for a minute. It's been fun and work and amazing. All the good things. It's been all the good things, and that is because of you. So thank you for commenting, thank you for subscribing, thank you for sending love. It's so appreciated, it really is. Thank you for visiting me here on Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Get outside today if you can. Take care of yourself, take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.